A new morning dawns on Wiyoh Falls as the owner unlocks the doors of the gas station. Oh, look, the van has come back. Its night of wandering complete, but its driver still yet to be seen. But he's been busy, I see. The grill won't open until noon, so no worries there. All its employees are still fast asleep. Although, they'll be extremely surprised to find the building rotated 90 degrees overnight. And they left the lights on. Oh well, that happens. But here's the real surprise, my incredible peeps. Our tracks have now finally reached Wiyoh Falls. And apparently, it called for the construction of a brand new railway overpass right alongside the gas station. So I say, why don't you join me and see how I made it? Welcome to the Polygon Vault Architecture Series. Alright, so the idea here, and I think this is a great tip, is to just throw in a placeholder as soon as you can. Keep it rough, no textures, no polish. It's only there to give you a sense of scale and how it fits into the scene. That way, once the final model is ready, you already know how it'll work. Here are the references I worked with. This is the look I was going for with my tunnel. Now inside Unreal, and here's the rough placeholder working in context. Okay, let's throw some paint on this tunnel. First texture pass coming up. Here's an additional block for the overpass. With it, I can repeat it to create a continuous track that can stretch around the whole county. Just like that. Here it is. Now that the big blocks are all set, we can start a first layer of detailing. Played around with a bunch of textures for this stone arch, and I think I nailed it with the final one. Once I was happy with the overpass itself, I moved on to the train tracks. And since they're barely visible in the scene, I focused just on the rough shape and the basic texture. Nothing fancy. Okay, so it needed to be modular. So I made sure it was 2 by 2 meters and tiled perfectly. I was able to reuse the wood texture from the electric poles and the metal from the chain link fence, both already in the scene. No new textures here, which my computer will definitely appreciate. Just laid down some splines and voila, tracks are up in both directions. Hey, maybe I'll make a train at some point, who knows? Now it's time to put in the hazard markers on the sides of the tunnel. Oh, this really adds some realism and color to the mesh, that's for sure. Next, I decided to work on the safety rails above, by the train tracks. Again, super simple and modular, just how I like it. Oh, things are starting to take shape now. Just look at this! After that, I added a stone plaque, right above the tunnel entrance. I wasn't sure what to put on it at first, so I used a fictional railway company as a placeholder. Then came a speed limit sign. Don't want anyone crashing in this narrow little tunnel, do we? If you're still with me, my incredible peeps, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you want. I'd really love to hear from you. After all this, I had to bury the utility lines from the poles. I found a Conduit reference online and quickly modeled it. It's subtle, almost invisible, but that's exactly the kind of little detail I love adding to my scenes. Yes, that'll do. And so I finally decided what to put on the plaque. Wiyoh Falls, established 1887. I want the town to feel like it has a lot of history, and this will serve as a little reminder, ladies and gents. After all that, I wanted to add some sidewall lights in the tunnel. So I reused the lights from the gas pump, cut them in half, and shorted them for this setup. I also made the glow a bit more yellow, and there you have it. Oh, I think they'll add a lot to the scene, especially at night. I even made it so you can turn them on and off, which I find pretty neat. Then I added a little service door on a concrete platform, complete with a faint light overhead and a railing beside it. It's the kind of door that's always locked. Nobody knows what's behind it. This time I recycled the balcony from behind the gas station, so I already knew the right dimensions for each stair step. But I cast our young outsider into the concrete pad for a second scale check, just to make double sure. I just reused the concrete texture we already have for their retaining walls and the tunnel interior. Alright, let's see in Unreal now. Hey, I'm happy with those dimensions. Looks good. At this stage, I'm clearing the grass patches to add a concrete texture later. Then came the door. I recycled it from the gas station's back entrance. At least the geometry. I just had to retexture with a new door. Then I made the guardrail. Also very simple, just a few cylinders nested together. Noticed there were too many vertical posts while modeling, so I chopped half of them. Definitely better. Once again, I reused geometry we already had, which I love, it saves so much time, to create the light fixture above the service door. I simply used splines for the metal pipe connecting the lamp to the wall. I really like this part of the build. Like, this little door feels very mysterious, almost creepy. You wonder what's behind it. And last but not least, the street art decal. It's basically a 2D plane with alpha transparency, where I carved the outlines of each tag, which I can now apply to any wall I want. Although, you have to be careful with them if you're gonna add some PS1 looking vertex snapping effect like I did. Those two things don't mix pretty well. It creates clipping if the decal is too close to the wall. But if you do it right, you might end up with something like this. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? And that's it for this week, everyone. I'm really excited to start thinking about what could be beyond this tunnel. I've got a few ideas, but if you have any, drop them in the comments. I read everything. Until next time, my incredible peeps, stay awesome, love you all, and I'll see you soon.